Local restaurant is growing lettuce, microgreens, and tomatoes for their meals right to your dining table.
It's pretty cool. The Soup is a Korean restaurant that brings the idea of farm to table to an entirely new level. Kohr live at the Soup on West Burnside this morning with a look at the plants and the dishes. Kohr, it's a pretty neat concept here.
You know, it really is. And when I heard about this, there's this restaurant on West Burnside that grows its own microgreens in the restaurant, incorporates all those items into the menu. I thought, wow, that is pretty cool. But we show up here at 19th and West Burnside, and here it all is in the front window, looking out over West Burnside here. Here's cabbage being grown in here under some direct light here. This is 3 trays of broccoli right here that are in the process of growing under these grow lights. And keep in mind, because they're in a controlled environment, they grow 24 hours a day. So the process time on these, the turnaround time, is 7 to 8 days or so. This is sunflower over here as well. So the entire window is just adorned with microgreens under grow lights that they've incorporated into a really robust and tasty menu. Some of the Korean dishes are here. There's some more traditional things here. This is Ann Lee beside me here. The first thing I want to do, Ann, let's call for some of that guacamole toast, because that is good. Peter, bring the guacamole toast out if you could. Now you're going to like this, all right? Check this out. You'll really like this. This is how some of the food comes out here in the kitchen, right? Listen to her now. She's very polite. All right. Take a little guacamole.
Please take your food.
I thank you very much, my dear. Thank you very much. A little salad. That's how it comes out. That is really cool. That's one of the bells and the whistles here. That's really neat.
Yes.
I want to ask you, just first of all, how did you get this idea to want to grow things in the same restaurant that you made the food from?
I got to know the microgreens and the way to grow hydroponically at home, and I wanted to share this great idea with people, and here I am.
This is a traditional Korean dish right here, correct? What is
Yes,
this?
it's called bibimbap. It's mixing rice.
And it
This
comes
is gochujang. The
gochujang.
hot
Oh yeah,
paste sauce,
right. I know
and
that.
then sesame oil, and you put gochujang in here, and then sesame oil, and then mix them together, and then enjoy.
Delicious. That looks delicious. Here's a sampling of some of the greens that come out of the windowsill here. And again, you are able to supply quite a lot of the greens here in the menu, just about all of them, I would suspect, here with a quick turnaround on the grow. 7 days or so to grow, right?
7 to 8 days. Some take about 10 to 15 days, but mostly 7 to 8.
I mean, look at this now. If you're not into Korean food and you want a sandwich, that's a sandwich right there, baby.
That's
And
our
that is
guarantee.
as robust of a profile of mixed greens in there as you get right there. So there's avocado, all those fresh greens in there as well on that menu. So you have the stuff in the window, and you're telling me there's hydroponics in the back here. So a lot of people thought this was a pot shop, but it's not a pot shop.
No,
you're
it's not.
growing vegetables in here.
Right.
Anyway, tell me about this.
Yeah, we grow a lot of lettuces, different kinds of lettuces and spinach. And then we grow, sometimes we try to grow strawberries, but didn't go so well. And we got different kinds of hydroponic system. That's our NFT system, nutrient film technique system. And that's
And one
pretty
more.
cool.
Yeah, Carl, do a 180 right behind you on the wall over there, too. That's another one. That's growing what right now?
Those are pansies, and then on the side is viola. Those are edible flowers.
That is really cool. You got to check it out if you're kind of a fanatic of fresh food and fresh greens and good Korean American. Some sandwiches. They're mostly Korean menu though, correct?
Mostly
Korean menu.
Right.
But those fresh greens are delicious. And keep in mind, it's right here at West Burnside and 19th. It's called the Soup, right where the Idaho potato place used to be. The Soup, which is forest in Korean. Forest in Korean. The closest farm to table that you're ever going to get here, it's about 10 feet away from the farm to the table. Check it out. It's pretty cool.
It's a very real farm to table experience. The farm almost is the table. It's that close.
That's it. That's it. You're right about that, Travis.
That's really cool. I don't know how far those robots can drive, but if they want to bring one of those sandwiches down to the coin tower, I wouldn't be upset about that, Ken. I don't know about you, but
No, I would not be upset at all.
Robot
Yeah.
second in Columbia? I don't think it'll make it.
all right, well, we'll work
it'll
on
make
it.
Yeah, and I see that the robot had a name this time. It was unnamed in your previous hit, so you came up with a name for the robot?
What did we name the robot?
Peter.
We don't know, do we?
Yeah.
We don't know yet. We're still.
Yeah, we heard you say Peter.
Is the guy, but Peter's her husband. He's the human
Oh,
that makes the food.
okay. All
Now we
right. You
maybe
had
call
us
the
all
robot Peter.
confused there. Okay.
That is
sounds good. Okay,
hysterical.
so the robot remains unnamed. Okay, sounds good.
Oh, that's
That's
so
right.
funny.
That's right. Peter's the human back there. The robot is still the robot.
All right. Good to know.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
Sounds
Thank you,
good.
Kohr. Appreciate it.